Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Hodges, and today I'll be presenting a story on World Happiness Reports from various regions across the globe. This data was surveyed over the period from 2005 to 2022 and encompasses several different factors such as a healthy life expectancy, social support, freedom to make choices, corruption, and more. Starting off, here is a map that shows average healthy life expectancy by country. This means how long someone born in a particular country will live a healthy life, such as without chronic illness or diseases. The darker the shade of country, the longer the healthy lifespan is, and the lighter the shade, the shorter the lifespan. For example, the Central African Republic has an average healthy life expectancy of about 43 years, while Canada has an expectancy of 71. On this next slide, we can see average scores of freedom to make life choices by region, 0 being absolutely no freedom, while 1 means ultimate freedom. We can see that North America has had the highest consistent score throughout this time period, while in contrast, Central and Eastern Europe has had the lowest up until about 2016. Looking at the forecast, we can see many regions are expected to stay around the same, except for the Commonwealth of Independent States, which has an expected increase of 0.04. Looking at social support by region, with 0 being no support and 1 being full support socially, again North America has had the highest consistent support measures. South Asia has the lowest, with a sharp decrease from 2020 to 2022. This could have been caused by many different possible outside factors, such as the pandemic or conflict in particular countries within the region. It is forecasted to jump back up to 0.65 by 2025, which is possible if the factors that caused the sharp decrease were only temporary. On this next slide, I wanted to study the relationship between confidence in national government and perception of corruption in government. I used a linear trend line which shows a negative linear relationship between the two. This tells me that on average, the higher the national confidence, the lower the perception of corruption, and vice versa. Finally, we have average overall happiness, otherwise known as a life ladder. The scores represent a ladder, meaning the bottom of the ladder, 0, is no happiness, and the top of the ladder, 10, is absolute happiness. It is no surprise that since North America has trended as a top in several other variables, like social support and freedom to make life choices, it scored the highest of overall happiness. In contrast, we can see regions that have trended low in other categories are also scoring low for overall happiness. Interestingly, North America is forecasted to decrease by 2025 and be surpassed by Western Europe. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope I shared more insight on happiness levels across different regions of the world.